Oh my God. Okay. All right, welcome to the live. You're watching Tom Trips Out. It's Friday night, which if you've been following my channel, Friday night is Free Draft Friday at the Tin Hat, which is right down the street from me. It's still rush hour, so there's people whizzing by me all the time. It's every Friday from 6 till 7, they have free draft. And one of my subscribers said that they got here like 2 days ago and they wanted to meet up and talk about stuff at this event at the Tin Hat here. Holy cow, this guy's on my heels. There's no sidewalk here, so you have to just walk in the center of the road like all the time. And there's never a time when you have a right of way as a pedestrian. You don't get one ever. You don't get a turn. I'm at home now and I'm in Cambodia. Nice. So I'm heading over to the Tin Hat. You can ask me all about teaching. I have links in the description if you want to follow in my footsteps and check out the TESOL program with AVSE. It's government accredited and they line you up with a job, guaranteed job afterwards. They do Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam and they do Phnom Penh in Cambodia. You can do their courses online, or they even have a jobs program for if you already have your certificate. They have one just to get you a job. So there's many programs you can look at, the link's there. And if you go for it, just put Tom Trips Out. Used to. Hey, how's it going? Good. How did it go last Friday? Yeah, nice. Yeah.
You got someone in that you've had here before, and lucky enough they weren't doing anything, so they kind of covered up.
Great. Sorry, I'm really sorry about that.
You don't realise there's other things on. Hi, John.
Yeah.
Hi, Colin. Yeah, all right.
Thanks. Yeah, I was just talking to the guy. My band was supposed to play here, and last Friday, a week ago today, and we booked it and agreed on it and everything, and then we remembered, oh no, that's the same night as the murder mystery party. That was already confirmed like way before that. We kind of forgot about that date. So the Tin Hat gave us a gig and we had to cancel it, so it's too bad.
22.
So we got 3 people here. Now, if you're watching, I have a members section on my YouTube. So if you want exclusive videos every day about Cambodia content or stuff I'm doing or the food I'm eating, or when I go out and make videos, sometimes I'll do these member ones when I'm halfway through a video so you can see behind the scenes. And you get new ones every single day, and it's only $4.99 a month. And if you go there now, there's already over 80 videos already in that section, so you could go binge that. So it's worth becoming a member.
So this one's still
Especially if you were thinking of, if you were going to send a donation, it's smarter to just be a member for 1 month, because then you get videos out of it. Don't just send money for nothing. So if you're considering sending a super thanks or sending any support, you should be a member, because then you'll get videos out of it. And just do it for 1 month or stay longer. Or if you have a PayPal, I put a link to my PayPal too, if you want to help buy me a beer or something. Hey. There's not much to show in here right now.
There you go.
So who else is here? We got Srey Roth, Cinema Roll. All right, I'll ramble into my stories about myself until you guys ask stuff. It's like the last 2 days I've been kind of sick with food poisoning, which is like crap. I'm better now, but I'm like, even after it's over, it takes a few days to get back on eating normally. But it was really weird. While I was in the middle of the worst part of I had like a 24-hour period of being really sick, kind of. And I had chills really bad, like shivering, really, really hard shivering for a long time. So much shivering that like it was painful because my muscles hurt from shivering so much. And then after like 24 hours, it stopped. And then I've just been trying to, all yesterday I was just trying to, then it was finished, I was trying to just eat food, and then now today I've just been chilling. I've been kind of like low energy. So if you're watching, message where are you watching me from? Say hello. We've got a show on the 21st at Lola. We're gonna play a show.
Not too bad, yeah. See the game last week.
Nice. The bankrupt idealist says, "Hey man, I'm gonna be in PP again soon." He was there a few weeks ago.
But then it just, I don't know, man. I don't know where to fucking start. The thing is though, it's like we've got all these pros, and they haven't had time to bed in, have they? No. And then the fucking injuries just never stop, do they? I mean, like, so annoying. We've got this awesome, like, really exciting striker, who's injured, like, Hoyland, who's just coming to form, and Euro looked great, injured immediately. And then we're obviously integrating new players. Ugart didn't need to start. So
I need you guys to ask me stuff, or else I'm just gonna go on about the teacher course. It's a good time right now because school has just started, so a new school year is upon us. So some schools might have to start a little bit short-staffed, so they would rush to get someone now. Like,
He's inherited a really good squad. They've all played together for years.
yeah,
And most of them have got a 21-year-old.
yeah,
He's really gone to town on himself.
and hey, if you're watching this and you're already a teacher, or you teach online, or you've done it before, but you're like, wow, that'd be cool to do it abroad, or maybe I've never tried Vietnam or Cambodia. Well, check that link anyways, because it's not just to get your TEFL, it's also, they have one for people that already have a TEFL. They have a program to line you up with a job, and it's guaranteed job, so it's really worth it if you're interested in teaching abroad. It's a great investment. And they're government accredited too. Barely any of them can say that.
I mean, there's no one out there to,
And if you go for it, just mention Tom Trips Out. That's how I've been succeeding here.
let's say.
Bankrupt idealist says, I think I'm going to get a place in PP. I was looking around there last time for the Herb But Pizza place and had pretty crappy stuff. Yeah, there's places you can go that you have to know about. Like, it's almost like a speakeasy. Like it'll look like it'll look like a shop that's closed. And like the only way to know is if you know, kind of thing.
But he fucking is.
Bankrupt Idealist says you'd like my apartment videos. Yeah, thank you.
love the fucking trophy. Wouldn't Newcastle?
Yeah, if you're interested in that stuff you were talking about with the pizza, there's
Trophy. You know, Liverpool. By
when
the
you
way,
come here in a
have
few
for
weeks, you can
haven't they?
DM me and I can help
They
you.
won, yeah, we won the League Cup last season. No, sorry, I'm wrong. Yeah. We were in for everything. You were in for everything. Yeah. The year before we were in for everything, we won the League Cup and the FA Cup.
Yeah, my apartment videos, I've actually organized my videos into different playlists, and so there's one called apartment videos, and you could see all the different apartments I've had. I've had like 3 or 4, and then also I put, when I went to go view apartments, I put those in that playlist too, so you can see the ones I've lived in and the ones that I've like walked through and viewed them and stuff, and the prices.
This guy now, he's
So does that mean the only teams that won everything are United, Liverpool, City? Yeah, no one else won a damn thing, have they? No.
But this, I mean, already he's got 3 games. He scored 7 goals.
But yeah, there's phone numbers and hotlines here where you can get anything you want, like delivered right to your door.
I have this
Any organic herbs you want, like from, and it has originally come from California or Thailand or anywhere. Like the sky's the limit. You can get literally anything delivered right to your door within like 2 hours.
We'll see.
See how he goes. Everyone.
Even
I mean, City already.
like all the stuff that a dispensary would have, like concentrates or little vape things or anything you could think of
Total new structure behind them, but they seem to be.
that has to do with that world.
You read positive things. I mean, now they've got
But it's like a black market.
experts in there in the back rooms.
But once you live here for a while, it's like word of mouth. Everyone knows about it.
Positions, haven't you? Yeah. And we got some great players. I'm really happy Odegaard. He was great. Garnacho has so much potential. He could be like one of the best footballers on earth.
Yeah, he's got potential.
Yeah.
Got to show it. Hello. No problem.
Yeah. Right, I might join Mike with him.
And there's they do an AVSE class every single month, the TESOL course. And the one for September, it starts this weekend. It's like they all arrive tomorrow kind of and meet each other. And then Sunday there's an orientation dinner for they do this every month. And then the Monday that starts. It's a 4-week course. And you learn things like lesson planning or learning styles, and you do activities and learn the types of games you can do in a classroom for English, and you try them out and pretend you're the students and one person's the teacher, and then they actually send you to real schools and you sit there and observe a real teacher doing it at this age level, and then again at a different age level, and again in a different age level, and then you make notes about them and stuff and see what you noticed about them, and then you have to go back again, and this time that teacher, they sit at the back and watch you, and you take over their class for like an hour, and this is part of the course as practice, and you do that like 8 times or something, and it's each time different age levels, different types of schools, so you get a feel for everything. Then when you come out of there and you have job interviews, you can speak on your experience you had during those like 8 different teaching practices you did. It's a really cool course. So yeah, the next batch like starts this weekend, and I think I've got one person in it and one guy that signed up for online that used my referral and stuff. I guess not much happening at like 6:30. One thing that was pretty good, the last video I posted at B-Box, which was last Saturday, I went to the show at B-Box, and the headlining band, which is right at the end of the video, I show like one song from them. They're called Skeleton Good. And they're from Vietnam, and they're the band that when Jack White comes through Vietnam, they open for him. And I went online and there's all these pictures of them with Jack White, and they're like friends and they hang out and stuff. So that was really cool, and they were really good, and it was cool. And then I made a video, and then after that, they were sharing and tagging me and all that stuff, that band, and make sure you go to this guy's YouTube channel and doing clips of my stuff, and it's just really cool. And then they followed me on Instagram. It's like, wow, that's like Jack White's support band. Vibing on my stuff. The bankrupt idealist. I have a TEFL and may teach. I talked to Peter at AVSE twice, and he's the real deal. He won't let dodgy peeps into the training. He said I was a go for sure, and he's 100% not pushy. Yeah, it's very legitimate. They don't want to push you into it if you're not right for it, because then it's going to end up being more of a like. If you end up like quitting or not working out, or you hated it, like it's going to be a big mistake. Like they want to make sure that it's going to work for you. And then you said you dropped my name. Thanks. I didn't hear about it, but it's only because what happens is when you actually sign up and put my name, then he'll copy me on the email, and that's how I keep track. So it's just because you've only in talking stage, he doesn't send me it yet. He doesn't want me to get excited too early, I guess. What month are you thinking of coming? Oh yeah, you said you were coming in a few weeks. Oh no, you're coming again soon. Oh, we got 10 people now. Ready or not? And there's a guy here that he did the course maybe, I forget which one he did. Probably the August one. He finished in August, I think, and then and he's from the Toronto area where I'm from too. And I haven't met him in person yet, but he was one of my subscribers and watched all my videos. And there was a big reason why he came was watching my videos and stuff. And he completed the AVSE, and then he got like a high-paying job. He surprised himself. He said he got like a really good job. I don't know the numbers, but he's all happy and stuff. And there was like a week of orientation, and I think now this week he had actually students, but I've been kind of sick, as I said, and I didn't get in touch with him. So probably next weekend, like a week from now, I'm going to interview him and make a video and tell his success story. This could be you.
Emily? Yes. Sorry, can you pay now? No. Okay, so I'll come back. Can you give me a glass for that, please?
When you refill.
Yo, Bang K. List a topic you want me to talk about. Do you guys guess how much my apartment costs per month? Life in Cambodia. That's too broad. That's what I mean. So if you had a list and the title was called Life in Cambodia, and then you need bullet points that all things about life in Cambodia. That's what I need, some point like that. So Andrew's guessing my apartment's 300 and Bang is saying 200. Aussie Killer B says $2.50 and 45 cents.
I totally forgotten. So
You're all wrong so far.
When I turned up, it's a free beer.
Oh, you didn't realise.
I was like,
Yeah, okay.
No phone camera says $3.50. That's right.
There you go.
It's my most expensive place I've had, which is still really cheap. No, $3.50. But my first apartment ever was only $140,
Supposed to be here at 7.
and then I paid like $300, and I paid $250.
No, no, different.
And now I pay $3.50. Yeah, it's really, really big.
Oh, it's 3 beers till 7 o'clock.
It's almost the flaw of it is that it's too big. I love it so much.
okay.
I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna, when the year is up, I'm gonna just sign again.
You don't mind people like you.
Yeah, it's like my place looks like a $4.50 place, $4.50 a month place, but I got it for $3.50. It's because there's some loud construction happening across the street, so I think that's part of why it was cheap. Andrew Hooper says, Tom, did you enjoy teaching? Will you be going back to teaching, or are you looking to do other things? I do love teaching, and I will be going back probably because this freelancing stuff isn't giving me enough money. I'm like barely treading water, and
You know the rules.
I know, mate.
I'm like just treading water, and I'm drowning at the same time.
Let's go, you get £100.
Yeah, mate. That's exactly the one. How you doing? You good?
I barely earn nearly enough to not have a job. Are you next to a chessboard? No. That's like their logo. Yeah, I love teaching. I'm not going to do anything else here because you can't get paid. Like teaching is the only thing you can get paid a lot for here because the local normal salaries are like $200 a month. Like the locals here, they live off like $250 a month, and then teachers make like $1,300 or $1,250 a month. Like even when you work as a teacher at a school and like the math teacher in the next classroom is a Khmer person, they're only going to be making like $300 a month, and you're making $1,300, and their class is way harder than your class. But just because you've come from abroad, you get over 4 times their salary for no reason except that you're English speaking. And they know that. And they're doing like advanced physics and stuff, and they're getting like 4.5 times less your salary. And I'm like, everybody stand up and make a circle, and we're going to talk about verbs or something. So if you try to get some other job that locals have, the pay won't be more than $400 or $500, something like that. Yeah, I really loved teaching a lot, and I'm really good at it actually, but my problem is I put a lot of energy into it. It's like I'm performing. So after about 3 hours straight, I don't feel like doing anymore. So when I would work like really full days, I'd have like 7 classes sometimes in one day, and so you'd get there at 7 in the morning, and by about 2 p.m. I'm just completely done, I feel like, and I still had another 2.5 more hours to teach, and yeah, you could do that one time, but when it's just like, and it starts to make you not want to do it, as much. Like I felt like it was just too much of a good thing or something like that. And that if I was able to just teach, my ideal thing, and I've said this many times, is if I could teach from like 7:30 till 11 or something in the morning. Then imagine at 11 a.m. I just shut the laptop and done work for the day, and then go about my YouTube stuff or online stuff. And I was working for a language center. I had found this job, but it went on a hiatus and folded, so I'm waiting for them to come back. And they keep saying they're going to come back, and they don't. I don't believe them anymore. But that place, they were paying me $15 an hour, which is really good. So if I was doing like 4 hours, or let's just say 3 hours, that's $45 a day. That's like a lot. for only 3 hours a day, like you could make a lot of money. What's 45 times 20? 900? Yeah. So for just 3 hours a day, I could make 900. That's just teaching part-time. Like, so I was hoping to get that, but it's like I had one student and then the place folded. Like, Thanks, Tom. I'm in the process of doing the online course and looking to get out to Cambodia. I'll reach out. Wishing you all the best, Tom, from Vancouver. Nice. From Toronto. I'm sure you know that. 50 an hour. No, I mean 15 an hour. Here, that's pretty good. It can really vary, but like your first teaching job, if you're working full time and you make like 1,200 hourly, that works out to like maybe 850 an hour.
I'll drink a little bit.
So 15, like my very first teaching job at a international school, it was like $12.50 a month. And so if you broke down all the hours, it was something like $8.50 an hour. So when I left that place and I got a job at the language center for 15 an hour, I'm like, sweet, this is like double. Yeah, but you have to imagine it's the economy here, so that's very high hourly rate. But it's not unheard of to get 20 or 25 too if you're better or you have a degree or something. Sorry, I feel like when people come and stand beside me, they just shout, and I can't hear what I'm saying. It's pretty good for Southeast Asia. Yeah, and then they folded, like they went out. I don't know what. I never got the true story. They went out of business and. But apparently he keeps saying that, and it's going to start pretty soon. He's got contracts to teach online to people in Europe, and I think it's people that want to learn business type stuff, like if they had to have a customer service job on the phone or emails. And maybe they're from Poland, or maybe they're from like places in Europe where they want to work on their business English. And it would probably be like one-on-one, or maybe really small class size if it was multiple, like 3 people at once or something. And they give you material, so I just open it up and we go through it over Zoom. Then the hour goes up, and then that's it. That place too, they still owe me money from when I was working for them. They didn't. So, what else do you guys want to know about? Nanahawk, what's up? Hey, now that there's more people here, I've talked about this before, but I've got a members section on this channel. So there's exclusive brand new videos every day for members, and it's only $4.99. And I've been doing this for a long time, so there's already like over 80 videos posted there. So if you were thinking about sending me any support or whatever, it makes more sense if you don't send just a donation, just become a member for 1 month, because it's $4.99, but then you get something out of it. You'll get access to all those videos, 80 videos you can watch, and I put new ones every day for the members. As opposed to, just sending me $5 in the chat, then you don't get any of those exclusive videos. So if you feel so inclined that you would like to help support, I would suggest consider becoming a member, even just for 1 month, because then you actually get something out of it instead of just helping me only. There's a link to that in the description too, to check out the members section, and then you can choose to join if you want to. So No Phone Camera has a suggestion that I should talk about. How to not sweat. They say they've been here a month. I rarely go out because I walk 5 minutes and get drenched in sweat. Yeah. You just get used to it. It becomes like you don't notice it anymore, or you know, it's like, oh well, I'm soaked again. Like you just get used to it. But I find it, you got to keep like you have to have like t-shirts on hand at home. Or you got to think about, don't wear the clothes that you want to be wearing later. Like you're gonna go meet friends in an hour, but first you're gonna take a quick walk to the store and buy something. If I was already wearing my like good shirt, I would take those clothes off and look around my bedroom and, oh yeah, there's that t-shirt I took off last night or something, like some shirt I already wore. And I just put that on and then take my 10-minute walk with that old shirt on. Come back and then redress in the nice stuff. Yeah. He says he needs to change a few times a day. I do that sometimes in my room. I have a pile of shirts that they're not too dirty that they have to go in the wash, but they're meant for that. Like if I need to throw something on that I can sweat in. Same with the rain sometimes. There's a band setting up here too. I guess I should get one more beer. It's free beers, but I've had food poisoning the last few days, and so I just got back to normal, and my stomach is really not in good shape, so I can't start pounding beers. Phone Camera says you might get a moto at some point. Yeah, I might too. I've been here almost 3 years and I still didn't, but I got to at least get one more. But yeah, there was going to be a guy messaged me from my YouTube, one of my subscribers, and he's like, I got here 2 days ago and I want to meet up and pick your brain about living here and stuff. Are you going to be at Tinata tonight? And I said, yeah, 6 till 7. And I don't know where they are. I don't really know who they are, but at 7 I'm off the hook. Whatever, we're here. There's no time limit, right? We get to see them tomorrow or next week or whatever. Catch them next time. I come to this anyway, so. Any idea what you ate to give you the food poisoning? I'm not sure because there was nothing that tasted bad, but the meal right before was Burger King, and they were having a crazy deal where this big combo was $2.60. And it was 2 nuggets, 2 chicken wings, and a burger and a drink for like $2.60. And the wings were so good, but I thought that was weird that they had chicken wings. You know, all it takes is a little bit of like their counter in the kitchen was dirty and the wing touched it and then they put it in the bag. Like all it takes is one little bacteria to set you off. Like. And then I also in the morning I had a boiled egg, and part of me feels like it might have been the egg, but 2-for-1 pizza. No Phone Camera. Did you see Domino's here? They have this new pizza where in the center there's a circle like that in the center of the pizza, and it comes up a circle and it comes up about 2 inches with pizza dough, and in the circle is filled with nacho cheese, and they call it cheesy volcano pizza. So it's almost like there's a nacho cheese ramekin in the middle of your pizza, but the ramekin is just made out of pizza dough. And so you rip off a slice and you dip it in the middle of all the cheese. Like, I haven't ordered it because it's kind of expensive, but maybe I'll do a video about that. It's just like $15 or something. So for one guy, it's like, oh my God. And then I have leftovers of volcano pizza. Like, I should maybe get a few friends together and that'll make the video better too. And then we just eat it in one sitting and get out of there. Oh, I see what you're talking about now with someone playing chess beside me. Might try that tomorrow.
Hi, darling.
That sounds kind of weird. Well, I guess you could Google it. You'll see it. Cheesy volcano at Domino's. And yeah, if anyone's on PayPal, I put a link to the PayPal in the description. And what's good about that is that way YouTube doesn't take any percent. Anytime anyone I get any money through YouTube, they keep some of it. So it's, if you want to avoid YouTube and help me out, then PayPal link is there for you. Yeah, BLT says I should do a video on the volcano pizza. I think my idea is good to bring it, like me and then 2 friends or something. Then we just smash that pizza in one sitting. I think too, you have to get a large. I'm not sure about that, but it's like don't do it on a tiny pizza. I'm like, I don't mind spending that money on food if I can actually eat it or I want it, but it's like I'm gonna eat like 3 slices and then the rest will turn to shit in my fridge. It won't be as good later. That's why I've been reluctant. I just gotta get some buddies together and go smash it. Get the band together, do a band volcano day or something. Do they have Wendy's there? Do you dip your fries in the Frosty? They don't have Wendy's here, but there's Carl's Jr. There's shout out from UK, Jack Attack. There's a place called Lotteria that reminds me of Wendy's kind of, but Wendy's is better. Lotteria's kind of shit, but their burger style, like where it's just a plain burger, like like a junior bacon cheeseburger, it just looks like that. Wendy's is better. But yeah, back home, I would never really get a Frosty. I would get that separate. Like I would order in the summer, like just a Frosty. Or if I'm eating food, I'd get just the combo. I'm cheap like that. I don't, it's like you're getting your combo and then it's like, oh, let's add on a dessert. And I go, you don't fucking need that to survive. Don't get it. Like, I don't add on extravagancies. Like, but I say that, but then I do it. But I just try to all the time. I tell myself, you don't need that. You don't need that. I tell myself, you don't need that. Jack is asking, I was wondering, mate, would you recommend doing a TEFL? Sorry. I have a buddy, Luke, here I used to work with, who's from UK, and we would always he would talk like, even though I'm Canadian, he would talk like American, and I would try to talk like UK. I was wondering, mate, would you recommend doing the TEFL level 5 over the 120 course? Do you think it makes a big difference with opportunities and pay? No, it makes no difference. It doesn't. I don't even know the difference. Does AVSE offer both of those? I think AVSE is just the 120 hours. TEFL level 5. Well, the one with AVSE, someone asked me that before, and then I asked the director of the program, like, what level TEFL is AVSE? Is it like 4 or 5 or what is it? And he goes, it's not, it's higher. He goes, it's CELTA equivalent, the AVSE course. So that's why I'm always recommending that one. It's government accredited, and they get checked up on by the government too, and they get audited. They have to make sure they're all this above board. And apparently, from what he told me, there's CELTA equivalent. A bottle of water. Apples and pears.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. I'm in a live stream again.
Yeah, I can tell.
Did you just get here?
I've been here. I saw you when you walked in.
Oh, okay.
Right away with your phone. I'm like, hey, I'm actually the visitor.
I was supposed to meet another subscriber, like a dude. It was like, I just got here 2 days ago. I want to pick your brain about how to find an apartment or, you know, living here. And I said, yeah, come out to this. And I don't know, like, I got stood up on a mandate. Or we'll see. Maybe they're here and they don't want to interrupt my thing. No. It's tough too. I always go for an hour, and it's pretty much getting close to the end, and then that's when people start joining. Right when I want to like finish the live stream.
Well, if you finish later and want to have a chat, I'll be around.
For sure. I got like 10 minutes left, probably. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for giving me the screen.
No problem. Yeah. But how are you?
Doing much?
Not too bad, I think.
Good man.
Yeah?
Alright?
Alright.
Yeah. You after a beer?
Yeah, can I get that?
Yeah, you straight to the
Yeah. Well, they're
Can you beer and a strawberry daiquiri?
the person I was just talking to. They live here, so
How's that been? Up and down, but we opened again.
it's a viewer, I guess. But they've lived here for like 6 years. They're a longer veteran than I am.
Came back, he said you were moving. Yeah.
What happened was I've been going out to events more to make videos. Like the last one I posted at B-Box, that rock show. And I go out to I did a live at the Noisy Chili Beer Festival thing. And anyways, these are all places where there's like lots of people are attending it, right?
Yeah, I noticed that.
And what I've noticed is when I post videos from events like that, I get lots of viewers from people that are living here, which is not usually what I get. It's usually people that want to move here, right? But the reason is because they see it get shared on Facebook and they go, I was at that bar. I want to see if I'm in the video. You know what I mean? So it's a smart way to get people who already live here to watch my videos is to go to the events that everyone's at. Because then when I start sharing the stuff in all the groups,
You're so quick on it.
people click on it and watch it, and I get all the views and stuff, and they don't give a crap about my channel or learning about teaching, but they want to see, oh, B-Box show, did I end up in the video? Am I in it? Like, they want to see if themselves are in the video. And I'm noticing that's happening like all the time now, and that happened when I was at Noisy Chili. She was in, this person I was just talking to was there. And so people start seeing themselves in my videos when I'm out at places where everyone's there, like, you know what I mean? I'm at the Tin Hat in TTP. Jack Attack. I can't say that out loud right now. Where are you at, Jack? Yo, some band you recorded posted your video on Instagram. Yeah. Skeleton Good. They're actually the support for Jack White when he comes to Vietnam. They're the opening band. And they were playing that show, and I got video of them too. So then they started sharing my stuff, and they added me on Instagram. It's like really cool. North England. All right, I think I'm gonna end it now. I gotta fill up this beer. There's only like 3 minutes left. Yeah, check out all the links below. Consider becoming a member. It's the best way to donate to me because then you get something out of it. If you want to be a teacher, remember to mention Tom Trips Out. And until next time, remember how you spend your days is the way you spend your life. It's never too late to start tripping out.